It was the biggest test of her life. The man who built the empire was gone. The board looked at her with doubt. The competitors looked at her as prey. And she had just inherited a kingdom she never asked to rule. But the kingdom wasn't falling. It was just changing hands. In the cutthroat world of Middle Eastern retail, a quiet storm has been brewing. A woman named Renuka Jagtiani controls a massive empire worth $5.6 billion. Until recently, most people had no idea who she was. That's because her story isn't about a billionaire building something new. It's about a billionaire inheriting a legacy and refusing to break it. Mumbai, India. The 1970s. Renuka Jagtiani wasn't born with a silver spoon. She was born with a diploma, a bachelor's degree in arts. Nothing about her background screamed future CEO. She was just a young woman trying to make her way in the world. Meanwhile, across the Arabian Sea, a man named Micky Jagtiani had a dream. He started from nothing. Literally, he drove a taxi in Bahrain. But he saved enough to open a tiny baby product store in 1973. It was the first domino. That store became Landmark Group. And when he married Renuka, he didn't just gain a wife. He found his ultimate partner. But let's be clear, Renuka didn't just marry into the business. In 1993, she joined and started Splash. She wasn't sitting in an ivory tower. She was on the ground floor, building a fashion empire from scratch. It was her first major power move. Splash quickly grew from a debut launch into a powerhouse with over 200 stores in 14 countries. She was proving she wasn't just the founder's wife. She was a founder in her own right. Then came 1999, the biggest gamble of her career, taking the group into India. It was a chaotic market, a tough nut to crack. If she failed, it would be a billion-dollar black eye. She didn't just succeed, she conquered. Today, the group has over 900 stores in India. She turned the company from a Middle Eastern player into an Asian giant. In 2023, disaster struck. Micky Jagtiani, the visionary, the driving force, passed away at 71. The business world watched in anticipation. In family empires, death usually triggers a power struggle. Renuka was officially the chairwoman, but in the eyes of many, she was just the heir. But she did what she always does. She ignored the noise and started building. Just a few months later, she announced a mind-boggling expansion plan, investing $1 billion to build 400 new stores. The move was a signal. She wasn't just protecting the empire, she was expanding it. And she had a secret weapon, the logistics hub. In 2019, she built the largest privately owned logistics network in the MENA region. She modernized the company, diving deep into omnichannel retail before it was cool. This was the masterstroke. By controlling the supply chain, she controlled the speed. And in retail, speed is money. Her quiet strength paid off. She was recognized as one of Forbes' 50 most powerful businesswomen. Her personal net worth soared to $5.6 billion. She had weathered the storm. She often speaks about the positive impact the group can bring, even launching the massive Beat Diabetes initiative. For Renuka, money is just a scoreboard. The real mission is legacy. What would you do if you inherited a billion-dollar empire? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe to see more stories of hidden giants.